So, we're going to start. I think the important thing is not just looking at the quantity of players that I have or need, but the quality of them. Because I got 2 running backs in the offseason, but they both kind of suck. And running back is kind of a big hole for me at offense. So this is where I would say it's a little interesting, because quarterback, I only have 3 quarterbacks. I've got Lenora Sellers, who was my guy last year, Dante Reno, and then Marvin Costello, who I recruited. However, I'm redshirting him, which is risky when you only have 3 quarterbacks on the roster, but Sellers is a sophomore. Costello's pretty damn good coming in as a 76 as a freshman. I don't want him just 1 year behind Sellers, or else I'm never going to get the chance to play him. So I'm taking a gamble, redshirting him, hoping that 2 quarterbacks will be enough to get us through the season health-wise. It was last year. Sellers never missed time, missed a game, so that should be okay. So but we need some quarterback depth. We are not necessarily looking for... We're looking for bodies. My quarterback situation, assuming Costello doesn't transfer, is set up for the next few years. I'll have Sellers, I'll have Costello, though I don't really need anyone else that's going to contend for a starting spot. But I need warm bodies, for lack of a better term. So this guy right here, Reggie Cooper, 3-star guy. Oh, actually, we want to sort by interest. So right off the bat, we're going to take a look at, it says I need how many? It says I need 2. So the game is saying I should have 5 guys. So we're going to start off with Cooper. And then we're also, again, I just reset. And we're going to go after one of these 2-star guys who have us as a top choice. CJ Fournette, Randall Body. Randall Body. Okay, so we need quarterbacks, but we just need quantity. We don't need quality. Our starting situation is set up. Running back. This we need to make a splash here. We've got 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen, but our best guy's a 76. Our second best guy's a 72. So we need to see if we can get an impact player at running back. It's tough because we don't have a lot of high quality guys interested in this at the moment. I'm gonna scout this Noah Post guy, but we need someone better than him. So 4-star here, Carl Teague. Four-star Lynn Tobias. These are the guys we are targeting for our halfback spots. Okay, let's go back and check out what our wide receiver group looks like. Wide receiver. Okay, so we have quite a few guys. Our number 1 receiver is a senior. So he'll be done at the end of the year. We also have Nick Harbor, who's a junior. The rest are just sort of we have a bunch of guys after that. No one great. So if I could find an impact wide receiver, I would take one. I would say it's not as desperate of a need as running back. But we don't have a lot of seniors, so I don't know that I am going to spend too much time looking just for guys. If I'm going to bring in a receiver, I want it to be someone that can start pretty quickly, that can make a difference. All right, we've got... Okay, this is interesting. Got a 4-star Sean Mock, however the hell you say his name, who has us as his second choice. And we also have a 5-star Cole Condren, number 2 receiver in the country, number 16 prospect overall, has us as 5th choice. So we're going to go after him. Tight ends. Okay, so our top 2 guys are seniors. We also have this guy who we just recruited, who's a true freshman. Connor Cox. So yeah, we have okay tight ends. I mean, Torrance, I think, could be a stud for us long term, coming in already as a 77. He's a 74. I get it depends on who's out there. I think it's not, again, a position of need, but a position of want. Tight ends are considered a B. Yeah, so having Torrance long term it puts us in a good spot. So I don't think we need to just go after anyone. Maybe this guy, 580, and we're the 4th choice. We'll add him to the board, but this is not a make or break prospect. All right, the next one's going to be tricky because it groups offensive tackle as together. But we need to check out left tackle and right tackle. So left tackle, our top 2 guys at the position. Well, this guy, he's technically a right tackle, but he's listed as our backup, 81. I guess we moved him over. So I don't think we need to recruit any left tackles. Babalade, is he starting at another position? Why is he so low on the depth chart? Okay, because he's my starting right tackle. Right tackle, it wouldn't hurt to find some guys. What? Thompson, 81. Where's he? Is he as a left tackle? This is weird. 81, he's the backup. We should also make Thompson he should be the backup right and left tackle. That, maybe opens him up for some more potential playing time. So offensive tackle, again, we don't have any, I don't think we have any seniors, or at least not any that are at the top of the group. Left tackle, no seniors. Right tackle, no seniors. So yeah, offensive tackle, we don't need to go too heavy after, but let's see who's out there. Okay, we do have a 4-star that lists us as his top choice. So I think we will at least add him to the board, but that's it. We're not going any further down the list. And in fact, we don't really have a lot of... We got a 5-star guy who has us as his 9th choice. But again, I don't think it's worth investing all the hours to try and bring him up when we're fairly set at that position. Got 9 guys on the board so far, but I think we're gonna have to add a lot more once we start taking a look at the interior line. This is where we're... So our starting left guard is very good. He's a sophomore, Marquis Anderson. He's an 89. He's good. Right guard. Yeah, right guard, this guy's a junior, but after that we have no right guard depth. I guess we could also, again, kind of do the same thing that we were doing before. Galloway. Put him in the 2nd spot here. So we definitely need some right guards. Like a quality right guard. And honestly, maybe even a decent left guard too. Galloway, again, he's backing up 2 positions. So left guard or right guard, we'll take whoever's available. I'm going to look for quality and quantity, so if I have a couple of lower ranked recruits that really want to play for us, we'll take them. But I need to get an impact. Okay, this board looks like it sets up pretty nice for us. So we've got a left guard who has us as their top choice, a 4th and a 5th. Very, very feast or famine, though. There's no one else. We got this 3-star guy who's 3rd, but let's go. We need a right guard. Walt Garrett. Oh, he's a JUCO guy, too. Hey, Chris, how's it going? That's not... Yeah, we don't want to... He's not going to have much time left to play. How about this? Tremaine Hendricks. 2-star right guard. We'll recruit him for depth. Any good names? Nothing amazing I've come across yet. Nothing as good as Del Fugger. These are the guys we're looking at so far. Randall Body. Yeah, not Pierre Streeter. Nothing great. But we're kind of going through and Russell Flanagan, brother of Neil, perhaps. Okay, and then so we have a few offensive guards on our list. Center. Let's take a look at center. Center is also listed as a position of need. So we've got a starter who's an 84, and a senior. Our backup is an 80 and a junior. Yeah, so we definitely need a quality center. But adding a second guy for depth would not hurt either. Alright, we got this 3-star guy, Kona Taumopeo. Rolls right off the tongue. We'll take a look at him. And I guess this guy as well. He's a 3-star. 9th best at the position. Take a look at him too. There's such a big gap because I mean, both these guys were looking at 3 stars. This guy is in the top 500. This guy isn't even in the top 1,000. Yeah, he will be referred to as Kona T. So we'll add those 2 guys to the board. That's 15 targets. And we're done on offense. Defense, we have a lot greater need. So left end and right end specifically, but again, what I didn't really do last time is I was just looking at raw numbers. I need this many people at this position, but I wasn't focused on, are we losing important players or are we losing scrubs? So my starting right end is a sophomore, and I have a backup who's a freshman. So we're gonna lose 2 seniors, but they are not. Okay, he's starting at the right end. So we definitely need bodies, but the fact that we're starting a freshman and a sophomore says that we don't necessarily need top end talent. I will take it because our depth isn't great. If one of these guys gets hurt, we could be fucked. Particularly left end, we have our 2 backups are seniors. So defensive end, our starters are pretty good, but the depth drops off pretty quickly, especially when you take in graduating players into account. So defensive end, who do we got here? We've got a 3-star, Alonzo Chansey, who is interested. Add him to the list. Not a lot of... There's a 5-star who's got us as 6th. Let's take a flyer on him. Larry Falele. Brother of Nia Jax, I guess. It's more than anything. We need a left end, so we'll put this guy Daniels on here. And let's scout this guy. He's a 3-star. As this is 2nd. Maybe he could be a potential gem. So that's defensive end. Defensive tackle, we don't need anyone. We're pretty set. Although we do have a 4-star that lists this as his top choice. I gotta go after him. Quality player. You know, if he was like 3rd or 4th, I may not push as hard. What's our defensive tackle? Yeah, our top guy's a senior. Yeah, that's the thing, though. We have quantity. We don't necessarily have quality. So, yeah, a 4-star freshman could actually make a difference here. Yeah, Deron Bush on the board. We've got 15 spots left. Defense, we need a lot of outside and middle linebackers. We need a lot. Left outside linebacker in particular. Middle linebacker as well. Let's see what the depth chart says. Are we losing starters here? Left outside linebacker, a senior who's only an 81. Middle linebacker. Interesting. So we've got young guys here. But we need impact players. Right outside linebacker. Yeah, so we need quantity and quality at the linebacker position. All right, outside linebacker, who wants us? Ugh, really no one. No one that good. 3-star Felix Stock. Take a look at him. I think we are actually going to recruit Neil's brother, Russell. Try and get him in. Jeremiah Urschel. And we need, are there any... Man, there's this 4-star guy, but he's 9th. Not a lot of great outside linebackers. I must admit. Oh, D Johnson. No, Dimitri Johnson. Dimitri Johnson, not Dwayne. Okay, so there's that, and then we need to go middle linebacker. Dwayne Cash. We've got Dwayne Cash. Take a look at Dwayne Cash. At Jesse Kinder. And Larry Jackson, who's a 4-star. We've got eight target spots left for the secondary. Cornerback, free safety, strong safety. Let's see what we need. 2 cornerbacks, 1 free safety, 1 strong safety. But again, let's see. Are we losing a lot of starters at those positions? Cornerback. Okay, so our top 3 guys at cornerback will all be back next year. Lloyd, Swain, Collier. But they are... 3 of the top 5 are juniors, so even though we may not necessarily need someone for next year, if we ignore it, we could be in, like, big trouble the year after. So... we need some bodies, but we also need some good players. Free safety. We're starting a senior. Yeah, okay, we definitely need a really good free safety. Strong safety. Our best guy is a senior, but we have some better depth there. What if... I want to have Kilgore move him up. Alright, so we're just about have made our recruiting board, but then we have to start sinking the hours into players. So we still got quite a ways to go in the menus. Okay, cornerback, Shamir Cumberland. We're going to take a look at him. This guy, Sua Simino. He's a 4-star. We're going to give him a look. And I guess, well, this guy's he's a JUCO. But Danny Noel, we'll add him to the board as well. Free safety. Okay, awesome. We've got a 4-star guy who has as his top choice. Terrell Alabi. And then possibly his... well, they're different hometowns. But another Alabi who plays free safety. What are the odds? As someone who lives in Cumberland, you should sign him. Well, part of it is up to him. We need him to also agree to it. So we're going to... I don't know... they don't really look related, but we're gonna go with the Alabis. We're gonna, and then this guy Bober, Stephen Bober. Well, actually, let's hold off on Alabi. He's still early on. Let's go Bober and Vedvik. Carl Vedvik. He's in top 8. We'll see if we can get him. Strong safety. We have 2 targets left. There's no 4-star strong safeties on this list. Even if we open it up to everyone, so... How about Mike Dog? Got that dog in a Mike Dog. We're gonna go... Our last 2 will be LaFell and Sean Orndorff. Oh, what am I doing? So these guys are Sean Orndorff and Lane McQuarters. Okay, so we have got our recruiting board set up. We now need to sink some hours into them. And I think for these quarterbacks, again, quarterbacks, it doesn't really matter if they're that great. We just need... Why can't I add an action to this guy? Do I have to scout them first? I don't understand. I think this guy's gonna be a bust. Mate. Set up recruiting board and... Oh, all we can do is scout. We can't do any recruiting. We can only scout them. Noah Post. We can offer them a scholarship, but we can't do anything. I guess we can't contact them in any sort of way. Carl Teague, a potential bust. All right. How about Lynn Tobias? Ooh, okay, potential gem with Mock. Condren, whatever. Ingram. Potential gem in Ingram. Okay. Brooks. All right, we're finding some potential very good players here. Not him, not Trayvon Henry. Pierre Streeter. Kona T. Kona T is fine. Shad Elam. No go on Elam, they say. Brendan Pettis. This guy, okay, could be a possible gem. Not highly regarded, so that could be maybe a guy we can swoop in and steal. Flanagan. Flanagan is a gem. All right, we're gonna have to keep our eyes on that Flanagan. Herschel, another gem. Oh wow, all of our outside linebacker prospects we're looking at project very well. Not Jesse Kinder. Kinder no bueno. Our man Russell. Let's see if we can get him to sign. Terrell Alabi. Jem Bober. More like Nober. Carl Medvik. Nope. Turned off. Jem. Everything else we can do to gain influence is locked. I guess, I mean, we could offer a scholarship to some people. But, I mean, we can offer 10 scholarships. So let's see who we might want to... So we have the hours, we might as well use them. We'll offer a scholarship to this guy. Basically, all the guys that are on our recruiting board that are gems, we'll try and get in early on them. So that means Flanagan. Oh wow, he accepted on the spot. All right, I mean that saves us hours and effort down the road. So we already got sight unseen. We already got a commitment at safety from Sean Orndorff. So yeah, it doesn't hurt. I mean, let's do last one. We'll do this Semino guy, because we do need help with cornerback, and he's not a bust, at least. All right, so our recruiting board is set up. We've scouted our prospects. We've updated our schedules. So now we are ready to advance. Cooper. Oh. Cooper has reached top 8, 4th. Herschel top 8, we're 2nd. Cash top 8, we're 3rd. Ober, and again, like the guys we didn't offer to, we've kind of slipped. Okay, so now let's actually get into the meat and bones of recruiting here and see what we want to do to persuade these people to come to the University of South Carolina. So I think just off the bat, we're going to offer Body a scholarship. We've got a pretty big lead. I don't know that we want to necessarily at this point spend a lot of... And hey, we're the only team that has actually got a commitment, so we got the #1 class so far. Cooper, we're gonna pour some hours into, but I don't want to. We're not gonna, you know, DM him. Contact friends and family. But that's it. So we're done there. Oops, nope. We need to go all the way back. All right, Noah Post. Tech friends and family. There. Teague. See, this is tough because he's looking like he's going to be a bust. How about this Moffitt guy? We're 7th on Moffitt. Let's see. Is there anyone that we can dump from the board here? Let's dump this Cumberland guy. And instead, we're gonna take a run at Moffitt. I guess they don't sort it by position, it's just, yeah, order. So let's scout him first of all and see, is he actually... Okay. We're gonna send the house on Moffitt here and see if we can, like, catch up. We're just gonna DM him. Tobias. We're projected to miss the cutoff, so he could be a send the house guy. Actually, you know what? We're eating up hours pretty quickly here. Let's take off friends and family for Cooper. Get those back. Mock. We'll do friends and family for him, as well as DM. Condren. We're 6th. We're losing ground. We don't really need... I guess it's because let's offer him a scholarship and see how that affects how he feels about us. Ingram, we're 1st. Only one to offer him a scholarship so far. DM him. Middlebrooks, 1st. Friends and family. Henry, they're saying, is a bust. So maybe let's move on to Haas. We'll offer him a scholarship. Send the house. Streeter. Offer scholarship. Friends and family. Hendricks, again, this guy, not highly regarded. So we're just gonna search social media. I'm not gonna pour a ton of hours into him just yet. Joycey, we are indeed back. Welcome back, my friend. All right. Kona T, very early on. I don't think we need to pour a ton of effort into him yet, so we'll DM him. We will offer him a scholarship. Elam is a bust. Chansey very early on. We're not going to pour a ton of hours into him. We'll just DM him. Moultrie, we need to offer a scholarship. Contact friends and family. A Chansey, great Pokemon. Daniels. Offer a scholarship. DM. Hedis. Alright, we're competitive. We'll contact friends and family and leave it as is. D. Bush. Let's just offer him. And DM. Felix Stock. Early on, we're just going to search social media. Flanagan, what's Flanagan? Flanagan, we're second. We'll contact Flanagan's friends and family, see what they have to say about him. Can they attest to his character? Herschel, early on, we're just going to search social media. Lane, we moved up. Let's contact friends and family here. LGBTQ. Cash, early on, we're just going to offer him a scholarship. And actually, that's it. Kinder is a bust. We're not going to do anything for him. Jackson, we will offer him a scholarship to try and play catch-up a little bit. And DM. Simino. Contact friends and family. Noel. Offer a scholarship. Search social media. A lobby. See, now we're running out of hours. Just watch out for Flanagan getting COVID. Yeah, he could be a potential super spreader. We don't want that. Okay, post. Let's reassess post. Let's take away friends and family, but we will offer him a scholarship. So that gives us a few hours back. Tobias, we're making a hard push for. Haas, we're making a hard push for. Moffitt, we're going hard for. Alright, we don't necessarily... Yeah, we don't need to do much here for recorders, because we got a commit already from Orndorff. So let's go... We'll contact friends and family for a lobby. Both of these free safeties are busts. Let's do... Are there any other free safeties we can look at? Bober, a bust. Edvik, a bust. Okay, so let's go back to the recruiting board. Say goodbye to Bober. Say goodbye to Vedvik. And let's see. Mitch Zentner. Let's take a look at him. Zentner's fine. We'll search social media. And those are all of our hours. And we may have to do a little bit of a shake-up after this bye week and see where we move with people, but I think we're possibly moving into our first game. Yeah, I went by so quick, but we'll go back and take a look. All right, everyone that there is a recruiting update for, we're top 4, top 5. So that's good. Like, we haven't really lost out on anyone yet. Big game to start the season here at North Carolina, rivalry game. But before that, let's do some recruiting. I think we're just done with Cooper. Let's remove him from the board. And let's sink some hours into body. We'll take those 10 hours and DM him. The 10 that we took from Cooper. Okay, running backs. Post. Teague, who is a bust. Tobias, we're moving up. I think we need to offer him a scholarship. Actually, let's just do it by position here. That'll... Moffitt, we're up to 3rd. All right, so fuck. We made the mistake of... Oh wait, no, hang on. Teague's the bust. So Teague. We're gonna let Teague go here. In fact, let's just remove him from the board. Get him out of the equation. Tobias and Moffitt. So we're gonna offer both of them scholarships. As well as use the maximum 10 hours. We're making a play for these guys. Post is whatever. We've got a lead with Post. It's still very early on. He's really not even considering anyone else. Wide receiver. Yeah. I mean, we've offered Condren, but we're way behind with him. Mock, we have got a pretty good lead here. We'll try and maintain that. He's a solid guy. Tight end, Ingram. Ingram, we are still number 1 with. Only ones who have offered him anything. So we're going to leave him there as well. Offensive tackle, Kendricks, we are first by a pretty significant margin. So we're good with those hours. Guard. Henry, nope. Okay, Haas. Haas, we sent the house. We moved up to number 1. So we want to keep the pressure up with Haas. We'll DM him. Hendricks, we're still number 1. We're just gonna offer him a scholarship again because we need some depth. Streeter. DM him, add a few hours there. Center. Elam, we're out on Kona T. We've got a pretty good lead, so we're just going to leave his hours as is. Kendall. Hey, Kendall, how is it going? Oh, no, not a problem, my friend. Year one went, I think, pretty well, considering. We went 8-5, and we won a bowl game. So, you know, I would say a realistic year one. Had a winning season, won a bowl game, and now we're just setting up our recruiting for year two before we start our next game. So Kona T, we're going to keep there. And we're just going to get rid of Elam. Defensive end, Chansey. Let's just offer him a scholarship. Moultrie. Yeah, are we falling too far behind on Moultrie? Or can we make a push for him? Pettis, okay, so let's do... Pettis we've got a decent lead for, so we're going to downgrade him to just a DM. We are... going to take away the DM from Daniels, and we are going to send the house for Moultrie and see if we can catch up here. And I think if we can't... And if we can't, then I think we just move on. If it doesn't make a difference. Defensive tackle, Bush. It's still early on. I don't know that we need to do too much there. Outside linebacker, Stock. We're way behind on Stock. We're way behind on a lot of these guys. So let's... give up the hours on Stock. Give up the hours on Urschel. We are gonna send the house for Lane. And we're gonna DM Flanagan. We're gonna get Flanagan's DMs. Middle linebacker, Cash. Not looking good for Cash. We did go Larry Jackson, we bumped up pretty high here. Cornerback Simino, we're losing ground on Simino. Okay, so let's... we'll downgrade the lobby. To a DM. And Simino. Gonna send the house on Simino. And now we've got 10 hours left. Finally recovering from being sick. Oh man, sorry to hear you weren't feeling well. This game is very challenging. It is very challenging. Blew a 24-point lead with Michigan to Texas. Plus 42. Yeah, it can go downhill quickly. It's not... Yeah, I totally get that. Let's see, how else do we wanna... Well, glad you're here, you're feeling better too. I feel like just being sick in the summer just sucks a lot more than like being sick in the winter does. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to play the game. I need to use my last 10 hours. So actually, here's what we'll do. We'll go... we won't DM him. We'll search social media, and we'll do the same for post. So that gives a little bit of time back. Tobias, we're going all out for basically giving up on Condren. Room's fine. Middlebrooks. Okay, let's also for Middlebrooks, because we've got a decent lead. We'll get rid of that. We'll do search, social media, and DM. So that's, again, 10 hours we get back there. Henry, yeah, Henry we're pretty much out on. We're sending the house on Haas. Streeter. So now that we have these extra hours, let's take back friends and family and send the house with Streeter. Try and catch up with him. I think Moultrie will also add search social media to try and up there. Pettis, we're looking good. Bush, it's still early. Flanagan. All right, I think we're all set with the recruiting board.